And it seemed like net code got us together, and then we just could never separate. That was a good race, though. There was a lot of spotters.
Ran that shit till it blew up.
He's got some kids to take care of, Rob. He needs to win that money.
Started 19th, finished up 21st last night at Lincoln Park Speedway. Off the cushion there, coming off turn number 4, second lap, second quick. 11.579, 11.579 for Jaden Rogers.
An impressive Indiana Sprint Week for the rookie competitor from Denton, Nebraska. It'll be the 18 of Terry Richards. He's in the TR's Tool Service. Rehal Lawn Mechanics, C&L Automotive. Coming down for the green this time. Did not trip the line the first time by. We're good. The first lap is underway.
Such a great sound when they are qualifying here at Bloomington Speedway as Terry Richards crosses the stripe. Lap 1, good enough for fourth quick. 11.713. 11.713. Lap number 1. And the best possible thing that could happen there as he got up into the cushion with that right rear. We've seen...
sometimes it hasn't ended that well.
That's true. So
Particularly when you fight it.
a good end to an awful situation right there for Terry Richards for sure, but it does record a pretty good first lap, fourth quick overall here in Group 1.
We've had 2 cars that did not trip the first time by. First done here at the start-finish line, and that's why you saw Brady Bacon take the green the second time by, as well as the 18 of Terry Richards. We're wondering exactly what happened there. They did not trip the line at the start-finish line, and that's why we picked it up the second time through. Terry's happy to be rolling it back to the pit area right now. Our next qualifier picked up a big heat race win earlier this week in car number 75 out of Washington, Indiana. We'll go back-to-back rookie competitors. This is Dustin Christie. He's in the Hoffman Tree Service. Brigham Body Shop Maxim. An impressive week. I've enjoyed watching Dustin continue to get better and better at this.
Yeah, a couple top 15 finishes for Dustin Christie going back to Eldora Speedway last Wednesday night. Good line through turns 3 and 4. We'll see how he does here on lap number 1. And Christie, 5th quick overall here in group number 1, 11.757, 11.757 on lap number 1. Right rear right up on the cushion, jumps it just a little bit there off turn 4. And second lap is 11.757.
Justin Grant out on the track right now in car number 4 from my own California, the NOS Energy Drink. Top Motorsports, Bow Foundation Challenger construction car. Awfully good, talented driver. Here he is, Justin Grant.
First lap for Grant, 5th quick, 11.753, 11.753 for Justin Grant. 15 career USAC National Sprint wins. Picking one up at Lawrenceburg Speedway, and he jumps up to second quick on lap 2, 11.359 for Justin Grant.
Car number 9 out on the track from Bloomington, Indiana, Bobby Griffiths. He's in the Crescent Donut. Terry Cummins Race Engines, Maxim, looking to make his first start. Indiana Sprint Week competition. See Bobby here on Friday night.
And the first lap for the number 9 car as he crosses the stripe, 13.030, 130.30. Handful of drivers making their USAC National Sprint Car debut here tonight. Second lap is quicker, 12.975, 12975 for Bobby Griffin.
Brody Roy, car number 91 out of Garden Grove, California, the HD Industries, Burris Racing, Maxim. Been some impressive nights for car number 91. What a great career already. Here he is at the Bloomington Speedway.
First lap for Roa, 8th quick here in Group 1, 11.996, 11.996. 3 total wins out on the West Coast, chasing both Amsoil USAC CRA and USAC Southwest points this year. Lap number 2, 11.902, 11.902, 8th quick overall for Roa.
Good talent out of Loomis, California. In car 5M, this is rookie competitor Max Adams. He's in the Datacom Promotion, Shaver Race Engines. Maxim Chassis now living up by Marion, Indiana. Max Adams, lap number 1.
Third quick on lap 1 for Adams, 11.522, 11.522, backing in a little early there, entering turn number 3. We'll see how that affects his second lap here, and it slows down about 3:10, so he'll take the first lap. Third quick for Max Adams.
Max, the first one, though, to use a lower line on his first lap, and that was a good qualifying run. Chase Stockton continues to impress in his Superior Tank and Trailer. Ravens, DeWitt meets Amsoil 32. Chase Stockton.
3 times the Fat Head Eyewear quick qualifier this year, 12th career USAC sprint wins to his credit. First lap, 6th quick, 11.673, 11.673 for the number 32 of Chase Stockton winner of the Tony Holman Classic earlier this year, Terre Haute. Lap 2 jumps up to third quick, 11.489, 11.489, third quick for Stockton.
Back out with one lap coming for Dustin Christie. He's getting his second lap.
Dustin Christie back out on the racetrack, and he's with the transponder when he came out for his first qualifying effort, so we'll get him his second lap here. Yeah, so he went slower on lap number 2 with 11.941. He'll take the first lap, 8th quick overall for Dustin Christie.
Landon Simon has jumped into the 04 out of Napa, California, the Jerry Burton Masonry. There we go, Tip City, Ohio, for the Jerry Burton Masonry. Groomer Construction, DRC, lap 1 for Landon Simon.
First lap for Simon, 12.247. 1.2.247, and it looks like he's going to call quits.
Tip City, a great place, been a good racing town for a lot of years. I knew that. Steven Schnapp out at car number 61 out of Evansville, Indiana, in the Edwards Concrete Construction. Auto, Wheel, and Rim Maxim. Awfully good where we'll head tomorrow night. Been good down here at the Bloomington Speedway as well. Stevens, first lap.
12.121, that's 11th quick overall. 1.2.121. Number 61, Car. Off turn 4, second lap, picks it up. 12.041. He will remain 11th quick with a 12.041 on lap 2.
Been a fun week this week for the 2E of Shane Cottle in the Epperson Painting. DPG Maxim, your opening night winner, and right now your driver who's passed more cars than anybody, Shane Cottle.
First lap for the Throttle in the 2E car. 9th quick on lap 1, 11.795. Second lap for Shane Cottle slows down a little bit, so he will remain 9th quick in the 2E.
Good to have Jared Andretti back with us at car number 18 out of Mooresville, North Carolina, the Window World Endurance Warranty DRC. Wall contact at Terre Haute, took last night off, back on the racetrack here.
First lap for Andretti, 8th quick, 11.730, 1.1730, left front in the air all the way down the back straightaway. Lap 2 looking pretty good here for Jared Andretti, and it is third quick. 1.1465, 11.465, third quick for Jared Andretti.
Anthony D'Alessio out on the track in the 01 out of Florida. The Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, Parker Sanitary Plumbing DRC.
First lap for D'Alessio, 14th quick, 12.042, 1.2042. And Anthony D'Alessio on lap number 2 jumps up to 13th overall, 12.019, 1.2019.
A lot of victories here at the Bloomington Speedway for the driver. Car number 44, the great name in racing, Dickie Gaines. Dickie Gaines in the JSR Racing. Electric Works, Be the Match, Cornerstone Roofing DRC.
Lap number 1 for the 44 car, 15 quick overall, 12.165, 1.2165. Of course, the game's multi-time track champion here in the Hoosier State, currently leads the points down at Warrensburg. And lap number 2 is slowed down about a 10th. He'll take the first lap, 15th quick overall.
Troy, Ohio, the hometown for the driver in car number 24. That's Lee Underwood. Lee Underwood in the Air Ease, Irwin Chrysler Line X of Troy DRC. Really good race car driver. Good to have him here with us tonight. Lee Underwood's first lap.
Lap number 1 for Underwood is a 12.226, 1.226. That is 16th quick. Finished up second. Waynesfield Speedway points last year, picking up the win. And checkered flag coming out. Jumps up to 13th quick overall. 11.993, 1.1993.
Point leader both ways. CJ Leary finds himself on the track in the 19 AZ out of Greenfield, Indiana. AME Electrical, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Feingold Underwood Motorsports. Boy, has it been a consistent year. One of them's been qualifying.
First lap for CJ Leary, 10th quick, 11.770, 8 times a Fat Heads Eyewear quick qualifier, looking to pick it up here in a big way on lap number 2. Checker flag coming out for C.J. Leary, and he jumps up to second quick here in group number 1. And that will do it for Group 1 qualifiers. Brady Bacon right now fastest with an 11:057 as we move directly into Group 2.
Josh Hodges will be the first out in Group 2, the 74. And the Hodges Motorsports, Jackson Compaction, the Sea Valley Transportation. Always a good qualifier. How did he do on lap number 1?
First lap for Hodges, 11:714, 11:714. Best finish during sprint week at 10 at Plymouth Speedway in round number 2. And second lap for Hodges is better, 11:683, 11:683 for Josh Hodges.
Out of the great racing state of Pennsylvania, where many of the midgets will be next week, it's Tony DiMattia. DiMattia in car number, that's the 54 I should look up. That's Trey Group, the 16-year-old, in the Grandma and Grandpa Cruise Monty Mason car. Good looking race car.
First lap, 12.018, 12018. And second lap for Trey Gropp is a little bit slower, 12.097. He'll take the first lap with a 12.018.
Go, trying to get him on the racetrack just about 20 seconds ago. Tony DiMattia and Brandywine Auto Repair, DRC, car number 50.
Keystone State driver, like you mentioned, second quick here in Group 2 in the first lap with 11.716, 11.716. As DiMattia backs it up into the cushion there, coming out turn number 4, checker flag is out. Lap 2 slower by a couple tenths. He'll take the first lap at 11.716.
Jordan Kinzer, car number 70 on the track from Bedford. In the Joe Willie's Burger Bar, Stewart Automotive, DRC. It's a Hurst Brothers Chevy. He's had some good success here, as has his race team. Good to see him out there, Jordan Kinzer.
And the first lap for Kinzer, 11.759, 11.759. And the 70 car, nice and smooth till he exits turn 4.
And a good lap going.
Yeah, but very good there, 3 and 4, and then gets up over that cushion. Second lap is a little bit slower, so he will remain third quick here in Group 2.
Brandon Maddox out at the Bloomington Speedway, out of Terre Haute, car number 28, Pure Max Racing Oil. Maddox Heating and Cooling, DRC. And in the top 10 run last night, had to work hard for that.
Yeah, finished up in the 7th spot, but he goes to the top of the speed charts here in Group 2, 11.667, 11.667, quick time here in Group 2. As the second lap looks just as good, very close, just a tad slower. So he'll take the first lap. P1 right now in Group 2.
Your quick qualifier last night at Lincoln Park Speedway out in the Hayward Thomas Motorsports. Car number 19, Kevin Thomas Jr. Speedtown Comfort B&H Contractors. Let's see what he does here on his first lap.
First lap for KTJ is quick time here in Group 2, 11.207, 11.207 for Kevin Thomas Jr. The 2017 Indiana Sprint Week champion goes a little slower on lap 2, about 2:10, so we'll take the first lap, 11.207, quick time here in Group 2.
A tumble last night, he bounces right back. The Willow Branch, Indiana driver, car number 52, Isaac Chappell. CFH Enterprises, Superior Consulting, DRC.
And lap number 1 for Isaac Chappell. 11.968, 11.968 for the 52 car. And lap number 2 is a little bit quicker, 11.846, sixth quick, 11.846 for the 52 with 1 top 5 and 4 top 10s this year.
Saw some problems in hot laps, but they got it back together. Carson Short at car number 21, the RAS Restorations, Jack Black Technology, DRC. He was up in the hunt last night.
First lap for Carson Short, 11.971, 11.971, 3 times a Fatheads Eyewear quick qualifier. He set a new track record in round 1 down at Bubba Raceway Park. Lap number 2 jumps up to 4th quick, 11.687 for Carson Short.
Many records here at the Bloomington Speedway held by the driver in the 11P on the track. That's Brady Short. He's in the MJ Auto Indy Race Parts Maxim Short Potter Off Racing entry. He has found the checker flag many nights here on Friday night. Lap 1 for Brady.
6th quick here in Group 2, 11.757, 11.757 for Brady Short, 7-time Bloomington Track Champ, 4-time MSCS Champ, 7 career USAC National Sprint wins. And his second lap is a tick slower, so he'll take the first lap, Brad, 11:7:57.
Chris Wyndham out of Canton, Illinois. In the Gocher Racing, NOS Energy Drink, Parallax Power Supply, Jonathan Bird. A lot of sponsors on the 5G. Chris Wyndham. Chris using his lower line as we've seen here on our opening lap. How'd that lead him out?
First lap, 8th quick overall here in Group 2, 11:8:09, 11:8:09, defending and two-time Indiana Sprint League champion, former Sprint Silver Crown champion. And the checkered flag comes out. Second lap is quicker. 5th overall, 11:7:01.
Your winner last night at Lincoln Park Speedway in car 3R out of Princeton, Indiana, it's Kyle Cummins. Kyle in the Deborah Corn Foster Care Lucas Oil Center Lube Wash Rock Steady Racing Team. What an impressive run last night at Lincoln Park.
That car was certainly spot on last night at Lincoln Park Speedway. It looks pretty good here. Second quick in Group 2, 11:6:57, 11:6:57. 4 career USAC National Sprint wins to his credit. And second lap is quicker. Second quick, though, it will remain there. 11:5:00 for Kyle Cummins.
T-Mez in the 00, the San Jose, California driver Thomas Meserol, the physical medicine consultants, Infinity Shocks Hawk. Boy, had the fans on their feet last night in a 4th place finish in his heat race.
First lap for Meserol, 12:022, 1:2:022, 9 career National Sprint wins, ties with Mario Andretti and Robbie Stanley. And second lap quicker, 10th quick overall, 11:8:43 for Thomas Meserol.
He's not been happy with his qualifying efforts all week long. He won't be happy with that one. Jason McDougal out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And Frank and Jill Dye. Roger and Barb Tapey, Nay Motorsports, Griffin's Propane DRC.
Lap number 1 for Jason McDougal. Second quick here in Group 2, 11:4:95, 11:4:95 for J-Mac. Brings it down low off turn number 4. And second lap slower by less than a tenth. So he'll take the first lap, 11:4:95, second overall here in Group 2.
Auburn, Illinois, in car number 6, the hometown for Mario Klauser in the Yokohama Tire. Klauser trailer sales Maxim. Really impressive all night last night. Looking to have the same success here. Mario Klauser, his first lap is in the books.
First lap for Klauser, 11:9:21, 11:9:21, multi-time winner in the midgets. Won a war sprint car race last year. As he'll get the checkered flag and picks it up on lap number 2 to 4th quick, 11:5:55, 11:5:55 for Mario Klauser.
Braden Fox still looking to make that first USAC National start. So close last night. Grandpa Galen down in the pit area. The Avon, Indiana youngster in the Fox Construction Competitive Suspensions Triple X. Braden Fox, his first lap. It's hopefully a good one.
12:056 on lap number 1, Brad, 1:2056. So a lot of work to do here on lap number 2. Does look a little bit better as the checkered flag comes out, and it is a little better, 11:9:47. He'll jump up to 14th quick overall.
A.J. Hopkins, the Danville, Indiana driver out on the track in the Greens roll-off surfaces. CEP Concrete, insert DRC, part of the Ottinger Motorsports team. A.J. Hopkins up high, going a little dirt.
First lap for A.J. Hopkins, 4th quick, 11:5:18, 11:5:18, was 18th last night at Lincoln Park Speedway. Looks pretty good here tonight at Bloomington. Second lap, second quick, 11:4:93, second quick here in Group 2 for A.J. Hopkins.
Scotty Weir, as we get towards the end of our qualifying effort. Scotty Weir out to qualify in the Cheney Motorsports. Racing Optics, Maxim. Third night in car number 42, jumped in over at Terre Haute.
White flag out for Scotty Weir. First lap, 12:6:20, 1:2:6:20 for Scotty Weir. And lap number 2 for Scotty Weir goes a little quicker, 12:4:22, will remain 17th quick.
Two-time winner already in Indiana Sprint Week competition this year. It's Tyler Courtney out of Indianapolis, Indiana, in the NOS Energy Drink Competition Suspensions. 7BC, your Hoosier 100 winner. And
the first lap for Tyler Courtney, 12:2:94, 1:2:2:94. Right now sits 6th in Indiana Sprint Week points, 4th in Amsoil USAC
I got it. I
National
started it
Sprint
right when
Car
the fucking
points.
guy crossed the line and blew his motor
And
up.
second lap, 15th quick overall here in Group 2 for Sunshine, 11.946.
Well, he's got his work cut out for him as the evening goes along, does Tyler. Car number 24 on the tracks, put it in the show the last 2 nights. Brian Van Meveren out of Minnesota in the Wingo Brothers Motorsports Van Meveren Law DRC.
First lap for Brian Van Meveren. 12.586, 1.2586. And Brian Van Meveren bringing it off turn number 4. Checker flag is out. He does pick it up. 12.427 here on lap 2.
Brad Greenup in the 4G out on the track. Good to have Brad here with us tonight out of Illinois in the Greenup Racing DRC. Raced at a place that you love to be at all the time, you said earlier, Rob.
Grundy County Speedway, 6th ever sprint race, we're told. First with the USAC National Sprint Car Series for Brad Greenup. 12.589, 1.2589 for the 4G. A winner in Stars, a midget competition, and lap number 2 slows down just a little bit, so he'll take the first lap at a 12.589. But again, quick time here in Group 2 is the number 19 of Kevin Thomas Jr. with an 11.207. Good enough for quick time in Group 2, but not overall, ladies and gentlemen. Your Fatheads Eyewear overall quick qualifier here tonight with a 1.1057 goes to the 69 of Brady Bacon. So Brady Bacon picking up his first Fatheads Eyewear quick qualifying award of the year back here at Bloomington Speedway, where he won on April 12th earlier this year.
And ladies and gentlemen, Excalibur Graphics, Indiana Racing Rich. Our next up car coming to meet with Marlon Jones in a paired of Lincoln Park Speedway track champ. Top your points with 220 telling Anton Fernandez, two-time winner, with just 7 points behind, tied Fernandez with Bradley Spirit.
A lot of success really in all 3 of those drivers at the top of your point list. Now Anton Hernandez has picked up 3 of the wins. Been very impressive with those wins. Your first car out, there's Gary Kinzer in the Clark Excavating. Kinzer air filters, car number 5K.
Bradley Spirit, the 23S of Bloomington, Indiana. And Flynn Racing Autonomy Pest Control Clear Motorsports. Chris Flynn, Farmers Insurance from Bloomington, Indiana.
Andy Bradley in car number 75, the Wolf's Auto Auction, Vincennes Autoplex, HFI Mechanical, number 75, the yellow car on the backstretch area.
Former mini sprint champion, extraordinaire, Andy Bradley.
AJ Carlson, the RW Collision Center, ATC, has also picked up the Vogler Scholarship as he gets ready to head off to college. He and Eric Tate both just been notified. Congratulations to them and their families for getting that.
I'll be inducting Rich into the High Names Hall of Fame. This is coming big kid, Belleville kid.
He deserves that, that's for sure. Jackson Sloan out of Noblesville, Indiana, the Hensley Legal Group. DRC Valvoline, that's the 16 of Jackson Sloan.
Hot rod hitting from Middletown, Ohio. The white and blue entry rapid up performance, powder coating, Ingram Machine and Tools, Brent Mark, Kurtz, Sprint Shop, and EMI. These builders had success in many sprints here as well. Hot rod hitting.
And the other car that was out in that first, there's a couple practice groups. The youngster out of Pittsboro, Indiana, Alex Nalon, and the Nalon Power Development. Lord Indy. Osh K9 Design, DC Chassis Dynos, great name. Of course, in racing, Alex Nalon in the 18N is the other car that was out in that practice group. Bradley Sterrett was your quickest. Alex Nalon was second quickest. Andy Bradley was second quickest. All right, back that up. Beep, 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 beep. Andy Bradley was your quickest at 11.4. Alex Nalon in 11.470. And Bradley Sterrett, so those were your top three in that practice group. They've already drawn to their starting spots. They'll utilize passing points. Bradley, car number 11, the Wolf Auto Auction and Sims Autoflex Excalibur Graphics. Number 11, Scotty Bradley. 26 of Ryan Toussaint out of Santa Claus, Indiana. And Kevin Humphrey Excavating. Green Earth Recycling and Compositing, 26. That'll be Ryan Toussaint.
Yeah, Ryan Toussaint's been a winner right here at Bloomington Speedway in
Good race, man. Lindsay ran out of fuel.
Terry Arthur over the years here at the Bloomington Speedway from the JV Salvage, the auto brokers and Chandler.
The day is yours.
Good to have Terry Arthur with us.
Scotty Bradley, another Bradley. Last minute sprint association.
Mason Day, the 21D out of Seymour in the black number 21. Hoosier Air Transport 3D Construction. Good to see Red here with him tonight. Long time, great fan of racing.
Simon Viband and car number 10 from Cincinnati. The Epoxy Systems, American Home Tech Underground Sports Shop entry. Holman Chastain from Bloomington. It's the Ponnet, Tom White and Company. Silcon Depot car. Andy Bradley still the fastest overall at 11.413. We've had these cars at Bloomington Speedway 4-5 seasons now. Several drivers like Tuesday were graduates out of the Hornet division, while others came out of the mini sprints like the Bradley brothers. Ryan Tusick in that group turned 11.513. Scotty Bradley turned 11.667. Got a recalibration there. Mason Day turned 11.801. But Bradley, Nalon, and Sterrett still are at the head of the class.
Final group getting ready to make their way out for the Excalibur Graphic Race Saver Sprints. Big thanks to MSG Company, Tempe Law Firm, Landmark Collision, and Green Earth Recycling. These guys will be in action tomorrow night over at Lincoln Park Speedway. Doubleheader weekend for them. It's been a great start, minus the rain out.
Yeah, absolutely. The rain has been absolutely brutal for the Excalibur Race Saver Sprints. Ethan Barrow, winner here at Bloomington. Anton Hernandez at Gas City, Kokomo, and Twin Cities. And we mentioned the fact that Ryan Tusick, a winner here at Bloomington.
Well, those two you just mentioned, both out on the track. There is the 30 of Anton Hernandez and the 14 of Ethan Barrow.
Ethan Barrow, we see him still in sprint car competition from time to time. That's the Battlewood Consulting Barrow Excavating personal lawn care car. Dustin Stroop from Fremont, Ohio. That's the Hoosier Tire Midwest 21X of Dustin Stroop. An hour from Greenwood, Indiana. He's in the 15J Industrial Anodizing Competition Suspension Excalibur Graphics entry. He's a guy who has been here at Bloomington Speedway in the past. Also, a guy we saw race on the pavement with the USAC Regional Series some time ago.
Hammersville, Ohio, the hometown for the driver in car number 78. That's Justin Clark. He's in the Walk Performance Filtration, Simpson Race Products, Slicker Graphics, car 78. Go over on the backstretch. Great looking race car. And right here in front of us, car number 88, that's Colt Mann. How about Colette Mann? I'll read it all right. And the Mark Concrete, Westside Pub and Grub, Bishop's Appliances, car number 88, Colette Mann.
We mentioned Ethan Barrow, a gentleman who's been a track champion at Paragon and Lincoln Park Speedway. He has had great success here. Who do you want to know, Peanut? We won't tell. Gary Gibson from Noblesville, Earl's Indy, Shorty Creek Swim Center, 5G.
Gary Gibson, by the way, was the driver in the 5G. Gary Gibson out of Noblesville, Indiana.
Andy Bradley was still the quickest overall. In fact, your top three remained the same. Justin Clark moved into the top four, and Ryan Tusing went out to the top five. But as always, Brad, we're in a Allen Iverson situation.
It's just
Practice.
practice.
We're talking practice.
Yeah, George is trying to tiptoe through the mud down there at the bottom of the front stretch areas. We're getting ready for our pre-race ceremonies. What a great night. It's good to have everybody here at the beautiful red clay of the Bloomington Speedway for the Sheldon Kinzer Memorial.
So very much. Here with your Fatheads Hour quick time qualifier tonight, Brady Bacon. Brady coming off a podium finish yesterday, keeping that momentum rolling coming into tonight.
Yeah, we had some points to make up, so we had to kind of, last two nights we got to turn up the heat a little bit. We got a good draw. We typically qualify good here, so I thought we had a good shot. Finally got a Fatheads Quick Time Award. Rico and everyone at Fatheads have been a long-time supporter of mine, and I think this is my first one of the year, so glad to get my picture taken with, their logo, and thanks for all they do.
Let's talk about points here for a second. Every point counts in qualifying in heat races in the feature.
Yeah, these heat races are going to be tough. The bottom's still got a lot of grease on it, and I'm sure some people are going to hit it and it could be a little treacherous there, but this place is always kind of hard to pass in the heats. It's really fast. Looks like it's going to be a racy track later on. The cushion's still got a lot left in it, so it'll move around a bunch for the heats, and it'll be, cutthroat in the heat races.
These crowds just keep getting bigger and bigger. This is Indiana Sprint Week.
Yeah, it is. This is the biggest week of the year, so biggest. Most at stake, the most people in the stands. So thanks everyone for coming out. I'm glad that the weather kind of subsided a little bit, where it's a little more enjoyable to be outside. And I always love coming to Bloomington, all the green grass and the hillside and lawn chairs and stuff. So this is one of the coolest places on the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, let them hear it. Your Fatheads Eyewear quick time qualifier tonight, Brady Bacon. Pat, I'm going to send it back up to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our brief pre-race ceremonies. If you would please rise at this time. Gentlemen, if you would please remove your hats. There are many races in this country that carry the names of individuals who have made a contribution to our sport, often those who have passed on. I don't know if there's any single race where the driver that we honor tonight means more to a speedway than Sheldon Kinzer means to Bloomington Speedway. He was one of Bloomington's own. He's a driver who came here in stock cars. He won 13 in a row. He got a chance in Pete Brewer's sprint car, and from there, he took off. He was a 3-time United States Auto Club sprint car champion. He won 37 times in USAC sprint car competition. He won 5 Silver Crown races, including the Hoosier 100. He made 38 championship series starts, including 6 at the Indianapolis 500, and he finished 6th in his final appearance at the Brickyard. Yes, he's a driver who worked his way up to the big time, and he's stuck. And even after felled by illness, he continued to race with grace and class and strength, and demonstrated to all of us what courage means. But beyond that, as we have noted for several years, this race goes well beyond Sheldon. This goes to the entire branch of his family, who we honor so mightily, particularly the women of that family who have looked unspeakable tragedy in the eye and have handled it with resilience, grace, class, and have been a role model to all of us that no matter how tough things are, life goes on. From Betty to Susie to Shelley to their children, this race also belongs to you. You will forever be in our hearts, much like Sheldon Kinzer remains at the center of this racetrack. It's a Bloomington Speedway tradition, ladies and gentlemen. We normally see these things as mournful affairs where we spend a moment in pause, but that's not how we do it here. When we were in the presence of greatness, we knew it. And when we honor greatness, we know how to do it one way. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is with a great round of applause. Can you please give a round of applause for the great Sheldon Kinzer and the Kinzer family? Please remain standing. Turn things over to Butch Wilkerson for our invocation.
Please pray with me right now. Our most precious Heavenly Father, thank you so much for giving us a nice, beautiful evening here at Bloomington Speedway and the Sheldon Kinzer Memorial. Guide, guard, direct every race driver here tonight. There'll be no injuries, no serious problems whatsoever. And then, Father, please, beyond a reasonable doubt, guide, guard, direct all of our fans, all of our friends and fans back to home, wherever home is for them. And then, Father, one other thing I'd like to ask you. Please guide and direct all those soldiers throughout the world that's fighting for our country to make us free. In your most precious and humble name we pray. Amen.
And we'll send it back down to Georgia Henneberry. Georgia, we got a very special guest to sing the national anthem.
We sure do. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Clayton Anderson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bloomington Speedway. One question, are you ready to go racing tonight on the red clay? There have been 1,745 previous United States Auto Club National Sprint Car races. We will add one more page of history this evening. Things over to the voice of the United States Auto Club, Rob Klepper.
Thanks so much, Pat Sullivan. Again, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the United States Auto Club, we'd like to say thank you and welcome you here to Bloomington Speedway once again. Continued coverage of NOS Energy Drink Indiana Sprint Week with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Cars. 4 qualifying heat races upcoming, 10 laps the scheduled distance. Top 4 finishers will move on to the 30-lap A main event. Everyone else will head to either the B or a C main here tonight with 41 cars signing in the pits. Your lineup for heat race number 1 looks like this. Starting on the pole from Kansas, Illinois will be the number 2E. That's the throttle, Shane Collo. To the outside of row number 1 from Denton, Nebraska, the 18M of Terry Richards.
Row number 2 on the inside, at car number 14, a 3-time Paragon winner this year from Worthington, Indiana. That's Jaden Rogers. And the Iron Man himself in car number 32. We believe this is start number 300. The USAC career from Fort Branch, Indiana. It is Chase Stockton.
Row 3 on the inside from Ione, California, driving the NOS Energy Drink Top Motorsports. Car number 4, the winner at Lawrenceburg Speedway, his second win on the year. That is Justin Grant. And to his outside, your Fatheads Eyewear quick qualifier with an 11.057 lap here at Bloomington, Indiana, driving the number 69 meat green entry. That's Brady Bacon.
Tony Rowe, one of the best in the business, and USAC CRA calls Vernon Grove, California, the second-generation driver, car number 91. And from Apollo Beach, Florida, the 0-1, it's Anthony Deliseo.
Row 5 on the inside from Mitchell, Indiana, former track champion here at Bloomington, current points leader at Lawrenceburg Speedway, the 44, that is Dickie Gaines. And to the outside from Spencer, Indiana, driving the 3JC, that will be Josh Cunningham.
And bringing up the rear in car number 9 from Bloomington, Indiana, we'll find Bobby Griffiths.
Heat race number 1 brought to you by the folks from Simpson Race Products, sponsoring heat race number 1 for all the USAC National Midget Sprint Car events throughout the year. So we want to thank Simpson Race Products for everything that they do. Again, we'd like to mention AMSOIL. Make sure you head over there for the AMSOIL Inside the Oval promotion. Sign up at the AMSOIL booth. If your name is chosen, you will receive a prize pack plus an escort to the infield, which will transport you and one guest to watch tonight's feature event.
Real quick, Rob, we've got Alan Barr up here with us. And Alan, it's great to have you back at the Bloomington Speedway. How are you doing? It is. You entertain so many of our fans, race fans. Again, Alan Barr with us. You had some great battles over the year with Sheldon Kinzer as well. This is a track that you two put on some wars along with all the tracks here in southern Indiana. And it's always fun to beat the Kinzers, wasn't it? Alan, I tell you, you've got yourself as a lot of times with all the races that are going on. You got a lot of great car owners. We see Galen Fox down there. Isn't it neat to see his grandson out there racing so well right now? A lot of great second-generation drivers. We're getting ready to get that first heat race. I think it's going to be one on the top or the bottom. Alan, if you were out there in a race car tonight, where would you be to pick up the Sheldon Kinzer win? On the top or the bottom? I knew the answer to that question before I asked you. Race fans, how about a round of applause? Alan Barr with us here tonight.
By the way, folks, I want to remind all of you who will be back in the area for the BC39, particularly those from out of town. On September 3rd, a Tuesday, we will have a special event at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. It's an afternoon with Mel and Don Kenyon. And also on the card later in the afternoon will be Chris Wyndham, Chad Boat, and the New Zealander Michael Hickens. That'll be at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. Check with Kelly Hartman at the Speedway to get tickets. It is a ticketed and limited seat opportunity to see two of the legends in Mel and Don Kenyon. And then the live draw for the United States Auto Club BC39 will be at the USAC office. That will immediately follow. So a great way to kick off your activities heading into the BC39.
Also, race fans, remember it is the 7th year for Smackin' Down Cancer at Kokomo Speedway, August 24th. On the final night of the 8th annual Kokomo Smackdown, over $100,000 has been raised. And this year we have our biggest goal of $50,000. So make sure to go see Melinda Stambro and donate as well as get involved in the raffle. The winner for the raffle during Indiana Sprint Week will be announced tomorrow night at Tri-State. For more information, you can also go and search Smackin' Down Cancer 2019. TRD Pace Truck on the racetrack as we get set for Simpson Race Products Heat Race number 1. Again, top 6 cars inverted. That puts Brady Bacon, your quick qualifier, to the outside of row number 3. Brady Bacon, a winner here back on April 12th. So Macho Man outside row number 3 there alongside Justin Grant. Chase Stockin there outside row number 2. And the heat races during Indiana Sprint Week, Pat, have, well, they've just been flat out exciting.
Well, there's no question about it. Levi Jones, who knows something about winning championships, once told me on a trip to the East Coast, listen, here's what I tell the drivers the secret. Qualify well, qualify for the A main through your heat race. Get that over with. They all know that. They don't want to be in the B or the C.
So TRD Pace Truck to the infield, the lights out on the racetrack. Top 4 cars will transfer on to the feature event. The throttle, Shane Caldwell, who won at Gas City, night number 1 of Sprint Week on the pole alongside Terry Richards, Jaden Rogers, Chase Stockin, Justin Grant, Brady Bacon, Brody Roa, Anthony D'Alessio, Dickie Gaines, Josh Cunningham, and Bobby Griffiths. We're going green to the NASCAR can. Simpson Race Products Heat Race number 1 is underway here at Bloomington.
Terry Richards really hosted this qualifying lap and had trouble on lap number 2. That looks like we're going to re-rack him, Rob. Who was the guilty party?
Well, Tom Hansing, a.k.a. Darth Vader, on top of the flag stand tonight. Safety first, kids. Safety first.
Trying to hear what he said. It was something about Luke on your father.
Well, they tell me what a nice even side-by-side start on turn 4 at the NOS start can, and not liking it this time. So we'll try it one more time. The throttle, Shane Caldwell on the pole. Pole sitter sets the pace. Outside front row must keep up. We'll see if this one stands. Throttle gets a nice jump entering turn number 1.
Good run by Jaden Rogers there to the inside. Can he hold on in second? This could be tight, Rob. They're almost 3 wide.
Yeah, Justin Grant goes to the low part of the racetrack. Brady Bacon now up over the cushion. And he'll come to a stop over in turn number 4, behind turn 4. And caution will come out one more time.
Trying to go to the outside there, could not find a grip. And even when you're a 2-time national champion, you do that, the racetrack doesn't care. It deposits you right on the other side. How about a big victory for Shane Cottle? I mean, he's been one of the best in the land for some time. He's one of some.
Sprint week. That was his first Sprint Week win, his 4th career Sprint win. He's got midget wins, in 2-time Indiana Midget Week champion. He's won some big races, including the Little 500.
Including here, the 04 Sheldon Kinson Memorial. Rob, for some reason, that was with Larry Contos, Little 500. I confess, I always forget that that's on his race.
I think we talked about this earlier this year. You know, not really known as a pavement guy,
right.
And of course one of the biggest pavement sprint cars there are, and he got it done. So yeah, Shane Cottle can call himself a Little 500 winner. So back underway here in heat race number 1. 1 lap down, 9 to go here. Shane Cottle pulling away from Justin Grant in that 2nd spot. Terry Richards, Jaden Rogers in that 4th and final transfer spot. Keep an eye on the 69, Pat. Brady Bacon certainly has to work his way to the front.
Oh, there's no question about that. You got to keep your eye on that mean green 69, and he's working well on the bottom, Rob.
Through turns 1 and 2, Brady Bacon out of the inside of Dickie Gaines. Now inside again, right on the rear bumper of Brody Roa as he gets by Rogers in the 14 car.
Here goes Justin Grant trying to go the pedal on the outside, but you know Shane Cottle, he is a tough hombre, and he's going to try to hold him off.
Shane Cottle right there through the middle of 3 and 4 in no man's land, and he will lose the lead to Justin Grant. Chase Stockin in 3rd, and how about Brady Bacon takes over 4th as Terry Richards spins over in turn 2, and Pat, I think he might have got a little help.
He might have got a little tap there, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's exactly what Brady Bacon need. He got up to the top 4. We'll see where that shuffles out as we go back to racing. But now suddenly he's in a position to strike.
So 4 laps down, 6 laps to go here in Simpson Race Products Heat Race number 1. Justin Grant out in front of Shane Cottle. Chase Stockin in the 32 sits third. Brady Bacon in that 4th and final transfer spot. Jaden Rogers, who started third, back in the 5th position. Brody Roa 2 spots out looking in. Then Dickie Gaines, Anthony D'Alessio, Bobby Griffiths rounding out your field, with Terry Richards now getting fired back off. Moves back to tail. But it's up to Justin Grant, the Top Motorsports NOS Energy Drink car number 4. 6 laps to go here in Simpson Race Products Heat Race number 1.
And again, we got eyes on Brady Bacon as he's just working the bottom masterfully. Robin, here he comes.
Brady Bacon takes over that 3rd spot as the 32 and the 69 get by Shane Cottle, who sits on the bubble. He may have to worry about Jaden Rogers as Brady Bacon wants a little more, going side by side for 2nd.
Chase Stockin trying to notch his 280th consecutive start in what would be his 300th start, running 2nd.
Down into turn number 1 they go. It'll be 3 laps to go next time by, but Shane Cottle doing all he can to stay in the top 4.
Little contact there. Robbie's able to hold on. That's Jaden Rogers, and Jaden's a little bit all over.
Brody Roa gets by. Dickie Gaines will get by Rogers. Now Roa, 1 spot out of tonight's feature event. Right on the back number, Shane Cottle, 2 to go this time by for Justin Grant, with the battle right now is for that 4th and final transfer.
Boy, there's no question about that. 2nd generation driver Roa trying to diamond off the turn, but Shane too tough. White flags out, Rob.
Last lap for Justin Grant out front. 32 Stockin in. Brady Bacon 1, 2, 3. We'll keep it right here for 4th. The throttle, Shane Cottle has it. There goes Roa to the inside, looking for grip. Through turns 1 and 2, he'll have 1 more shot. Through turns 3 and 4, here comes the 91 to the inside. For the final transfer spot, it will not work. The throttle will come home 4th. 5th will be Roa. 6th, Rogers. 7th, Dickie Gaines. Then Terry Richards, Anthony D'Alessio, Bobby Griffiths round out your field. So, ladies and gentlemen, your top 4 transferring on. In 4th, the 2E of Shane Cottle. 3rd, the 69 of Brady Bacon. 2nd, the 32 of Chase Stockin. And picking up the win, his 6th heat race win of the year. Driving car number 4, it's Justin Grant. Let's get it down to Georgia.
Justin Grant, your Simpson Race Products Heat number 1 winner. Justin, no pun intended, but the top was your best friend right there.
Yeah, it's bottom is still a little greasy there, and the top's rolling around here pretty quick. It's getting pretty ledgy off the floor there, so should be we should have a top and a bottom. Should be an exciting feature.
Justin Grant in that bright number 4. Winner of Simpson Race Products Heat number 1.
By the way, come join us tomorrow, 3 to 7, the first annual Trenton Bullis Cruising Memorial Benefit, located at Flynn's Custom Plant. That's at 8480 Foxfellow Road in Bloomington. Benefit is up in the cars, trucks, and motorcycles. Shine them up and show them off. There'll be raffles, picnic, drawing, church, and much more. Food and drink will be available. All proceeds from the benefit will go to a fund established for the future of Trenton's 3-year-old son, Wellston Bullis.
Competition Suspension Incorporated, heat race number 2. On the racetrack, here is the starting lineup out of Tempe, Arizona, driving car number 34. That is Sterling Kling. And to his outside, from Washington, Indiana, the 75-inch rookie Justin Christie.
Row number 2, a former Sheldon Kinzer winner out of Lincoln, Indiana. The car number 17C, it'll be Double D, Dave Darlin. And out of Loomis, California, in his rookie season here. Moved now up to Marion, Indiana, the 5M of Max Adams.
Row 3 on the inside out of Mooresville, North Carolina, driving the blue and white number 18. That is Jared Andretti. And to the outside, second quick here in group number 1, qualifying out of Greenfield, Indiana. Current AMSOIL Sprint Car points leader, current Sprint Week points leader, already won the Eastern Storm Points Championship. Driving the 19AZ, that is C.J. Leary.
Row number 4 on the inside out of Troy, Ohio, in the 24L. That'll be Lee Underwood. And tomorrow night, we'll head down to his home track to Newburgh, Indiana. Former Rookie of the Year in the MSCS competition. That's the 61M of Steven Schnapp.
In your 5th and final row out of Tip City, Ohio, driving the 04. Former USAC Special Event Feature Event Champion during Easter Storm back in 2016. That is Landon Simon. And to the outside from Sumner, Illinois, driving car number 45, the 2018 MSCS Rookie of the Year is Eric Parrott. So that is your starting lineup here for CSI Heat Race number 2. Race fans, we'd also like to thank Roger and Barb Tapey, supplying a free right rear to the driver who times in 13th quickest in each of the sprint car qualifying sessions throughout the year. Willwood Brakes supporting the driver who finishes 13th in the feature event during each USAC national event throughout 2019. KSC Products supporting the driver who is the hard charger in each of the feature events. And of course, as we mentioned before, from right here in Bloomington, B&W Automart kicking in an extra $100 to the hard charger for each of the Indiana Sprint Week features.
Heat race number 2, just like we saw in the first one, in a very competitive track here tonight at Bloomington. Multiple opportunities to move your way up. We'll watch you outside of row number 3 as C.J. Leary, your quickest qualifier, finds himself there. Sterling Kling and Dustin Christie, your front row. Row number 2, the 17 of Darlin, the 5 Emma Max Adams. Jared Andretti and C.J. Leary as we come down. Green flag on heat race 2.
Sterling Kling, a winner in the midgets here. Now trouble down in turn 1. Dustin Christie jumping a wheel on the 34, and he gets up and over in a big way, entering turn number 1, and red lights are on.
Unfortunately, landed right in the back end of that truck.
So Dustin Christie with a little contact. It looked like, Brad, he jumped over possibly the right rear of Sterling Kling with his left front, entering turn number 1.
And he did as he did. And
You look there, buddy.